Today, we're thrilled to sit down with Sadiat Jimo, Senior Security Service Engineer at Correro Network Security, whose inspiring career has made waves in the cybersecurity world. Driven by a passion for tackling tough challenges and protecting networks against ever evolving threats, Sadiat stands as a true trailblazer. In a field still largely dominated by men, she's not only made her mark but has become a remarkable role model for others with similar aspirations. We'll dive into what first drew her into cybersecurity, her approach to overcoming challenges, and her advice for young women eager to make their impact in this dynamic field. Hi, Sadhya. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Ritika, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, so Sajid, as your career in cybersecurity is impressive, what initially drew you into this field and what has kept your passion over the years?
Oh, okay. I've always been drawn to the dynamic world of cybersecurity, particularly the constant battle between, the defenders and attackers. It's the evolving nature of these challenges and, the chances to protect critical infrastructure in the real time that fuels my passion. The ever-present need to adapt, learn and respond to effectively in high-stake environments is what keeps me motivated every day, Shritika.
Okay, that's really interesting. So, as a cybersecurity person, what has been the most challenging moment in your career so far, and how did you overcome, these challenges?
Hmm. One of that would be alert fatigue. Alert fatigue has been one of the toughest challenges. Being inundated with alerts can lead to critical issues being overlooked, which could affect service ability. By working on alert optimization at Corero, have implemented strategies to streamline and prioritize notifications, leveraging automations and regularly optimizing our alerts helps reduce response time and ensure that no critical alerts slip through, thereby ensuring service availability for our customers.
Oh, that's interesting. So, Sajid, what's your leadership philosophy? And how do you apply it when working with teams to safeguard critical networks and systems?
For me, I believe that diversity of opinions should be encouraged in a team. As important as it is to have definite goals and clear guidelines, everyone on the team should have a voice in determining these goals and guidelines. The best solution to solving a problem is achieved when collective knowledge is applied. I simply consider the long term goals of the company and the team, and then reverse engineer a plan for how to get there.
Oh, impressive. Truly, the part of diversity is something that, is critically important in today's world, which actually brings out a lot of innovation. So I totally back that. And I'm truly impressed by your leadership philosophy.
Thank
So,
you,
Sachin, what
Shrutika.
are the most significant cyber threats businesses face today, and how should organizations, be preparing for them?
Well, for me, there are two. That would be insider threats and the volumetric DDoS attack. While insider threats are a significant concern, DDoS attacks are also a persistent and underestimated threat to organization. But to be able to counter both, business needs to protect critical assets, patch vulnerabilities, enforce strong security policies, invest in cybersecurity awareness training for employees, and ultimately incorporate real-time attack detection and mitigation devices within their network.
Right. So again, because in our earlier conversation, you did mention about diversity. I'm coming to this industry, the cybersecurity field, which is still largely male dominated. So, what has been your experience as a woman in this industry, and how have you navigated the challenges of breaking into and succeeding in this space?
It's been a very, very interesting journey for me. Started my cybersecurity career here at Corero almost 6 years. ago, you know. But and being a woman at Corero has been something that's, you know, that's it's never felt make me feel like, you know, I'm being dominated, you know. Being a woman at Corero has never been something that I felt sets me aside or held me back from achieving my goals, you know, either technically or otherwise. The key to succeeding is the desire to make, you know, a positive impact. You know, the intellectual challenges and passion for continuous learning and adaptation. You know, these are exciting for me because I tend to strive in a dynamic environment and enjoy staying ahead of the curve. So,
Right, absolutely interesting. Yes, I think the environment that you get into definitely, shapes your growth curve. So,
yeah.
yeah. So, as cybersecurity is becoming, more sophisticated, how
Yeah.
can businesses and individuals balance advanced security measures with maintaining usability and ease of access?
Well, this can be done in several ways. My first point will be, you know, to prioritize the cybersecurity budgets. You know,
Hmm.
this includes building the skilled talent pool and optimizing resources through optimization. Also, you know, the careful need to measure and manage cyber risk. You know, businesses need to bring greater visibility to what needs to be protected, the
Right.
need for transparency, you know, accuracy and precision around how they want to perform against likely threats, and whether, you know, whether to do so consistently across the attack surface is really important. And
Yes.
finally, cybersecurity strategy should be enhanced. You know, they need to plan for measured performance against low probability and high consequence events. Those are my
Wow, that
tips. Yeah.
okay, that's really interesting. So moving on from the tips, we need one advice from you. So what advice would you give to young women aspiring to build a career in cybersecurity? Are there any specific skills or mindsets they should focus on developing, before they start on the career?
Well, there is a huge variety of, you know, different avenues that are fit for different personality types in cybersecurity. Uh,
Mhm.
One thing is that you must be able to wear different hats and transcend the job description of just one role. You know, most
Right,
importantly, you must be willing to adapt to change and embrace continuous learning. That's
right,
that's
right,
that's
right.
that's the mindset I would give.
Absolutely. I think if we focus on all tech industries at a large, where technology is so rapidly evolving,
Yes, that's correct.
resistance to change is something which pulls people back. So a very good advice mentioned by you.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, coming on to the last question, what kind of legacy do you hope to leave in the cybersecurity industry, and how do you want to impact the next generation of cybersecurity professionals?
Hmm. Okay. For me, I hope to inspire the next generation of cybersecurity, you know, security professionals in general, to approach cybersecurity with a proactive, innovative mindset, you know, by championing continuous learning. Learning is really, really important. And the importance of adaptive responses to evolving threats, you know. I aim to leave a legacy that's encourage, you know, excellence, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to safeguarding the digital world.
Oh, nice, nice. It was actually a very insightful conversation for me. Your tips on cybersecurity, your advice to leaders, your tips for businesses are truly invaluable, and I think they are going to add value to cybersecurity personas across. So, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Thank you very much for having me, Shritika, and everyone. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being here, and it's an honor, you know, doing this. Thank you very much.